Hey, what's up, guys? Nick here with Overage Syndicate, and I wanted to talk to you today about notaries. Um, this is been seeing a lot of little questions going around about notaries and using mobile notaries, and I have my own take on notaries, and it's a little different than some of the other advice that is out there. And so I figured I'd share that with you and share my personal experience with notaries. Obviously, in this business, you will deal with documents that need to be notarized. And so there's a couple options you can use when that occurs. So the common practice or the common teachings from other folks out there is to use a mobile notary. And that's just someone that you can email your documents to. They'll print them out. They will drive out to your client's house or wherever they want to meet them, and they'll get the paperwork signed for you and then send it back to you via email you can get the originals back via mail. I have used mobile notaries before, and if you ever need to find one, you can use Google or a website called 123notary.com. And the cost is about, 50 to $100 on average, depending on what they need to do. And then there's also been times where I have not used a mobile notary, even though I have documents that need to be notarized. And so what have I done in those situations? This has just been my experience, and I've done this a few times, and it's worked for me, so I figured I'd share it with you. Sometimes I won't send a mobile notary if I know that my client, they don't mind, going to their bank or whatever. I'll actually email them the documents with instructions on how to fill them out and how to get them signed. And I say, hey, print these off, go to your bank. They should do it for free. Get these notarized and then scan them and email them back to me or send them back to me. Or I will send them the documents in the mail with a prepaid envelope to send the originals back. And that has worked out good in some cases. My take is, we're dealing with adults, and it's in their best interest to get these papers filled out, because if they do, they're going to get money back. And so sometimes there came a point where I was like, why do I need to send a notary to them when they can just, get it signed and for free and then send it back? I don't do that in all cases, but I've done it in other cases. And I know that's like unconventional and not preached by a lot of people, but it's worked for me. But by all means, if you want to have 100% control of the process, then it's probably good to go with a mobile notary. And so play it by ear, it's a case-by-case basis. If you've developed a good rapport with your client and you trust them and they've been really good and responsive to you, then it might work just to send them the documents, have them print them off or mail it to them, and have them notarize it at their bank, who will do it for free. And then they can send it back. I've done it both ways. So it's just a matter of preference, and it's a case-by-case basis, and whatever you feel is most appropriate for that case. But I figured I'd share that with you. It's just a different way to do things. There's no right or wrong way. It's just a different way. And again, I've done it both ways, where I've used a mobile notary and other ways where I've not used a mobile notary. And it's worked out in both cases. So just depends on the case and how you feel about it. So hopefully that helps as far as mobile notaries go. Again, use Google and 123notary to find 123notary.com to find mobile notaries. And what else can I say? When you're looking at a notary, do look at their reviews and do look at how many cases or clients that they've served, and pay a little extra for a notary that has really good reviews and a good turnaround time. That's another tip for you, because don't go with the cheapest notary. Go with the notary that you feel is going to get the job done. Second tip, provide specific instructions to the notary. Send them an email or a list of all the documents that you need signed and all the information you may need. So I've also had notaries collect information for me, such as IDs, and send those back to me. And so make sure you make that very clear in your instructions, because sometimes notaries will just get paperwork signed and then call it good. Sometimes they forget, little things like taking a picture of a photo ID. And so try to avoid that by providing clear instructions to the notary about what needs to happen. Same thing with clients. Tell them exactly what needs to happen and exactly what you need. And that will help save, just be clear in your communication and of your expectations. And that'll help save hassle and missing, not getting information that you need. So those are 2 tips as well to help you out when you're getting documents and dealing with notaries. So I hope that helps. Again, I have other tips and tricks and ways that I do the business, and I've laid it all out for you from A to Z inside my course. You can check that out at overagesyndicate.com, or you can just enroll directly and see the payment plans and the actual curriculum at school.overagecourse.com. So check that out if you want, and let me know if you have questions about anything, and I'll see you in the next video. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Today's Friday, so awesome. See you guys.